Testing, 1, 2, testing. Do we have a stadium mic? Testing, 1. Wearing number 13, Stoffels, Henry. Wearing number 12, James Salzer. Wearing number 21, Alessandro Liusi. Wearing number 10, Michael LaCory. Wearing number 9, Mark Kravchuk. Wearing number 18, Ryder Finney. Wearing number 14, Miguel Cruz. Wearing number 11, Caden Bush. Wearing number 3, Jonathan Buon. And in goal, wearing number 22, Brian Seymour. You got sound cue up, Mr. Jeff? Ladies and gentlemen, the visiting Westfield roster. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your Pope Francis Cardinals. First, at midfield, wearing number 7, Ryan Davis. On the defense, wearing number 17, Andrew Ferreira. On the defense, wearing number 14, Jonathan Gonsalves. At midfield, wearing number 10, the senior, Cody Martins. On the defense, wearing number 21, the senior, Connor Andrick. On the defense, wearing number 4, Bryce Russ. At midfield, wearing number 6, the senior, Jack Turmel. On the defense, wearing number 9, the senior, Michael Wolansky. The senior wearing number 23 at forward, Cameron Vitovelli. And at forward wearing number 13, the sophomore, Ryan Vitovelli. And the goalkeeper wearing number 1, the senior, Alberto Trulio. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pope Francis Cardinals. And now, this time, ladies and gentlemen, could we ask that you all please rise, remove all your caps, and direct your attention to the American flag located near our scoreboard for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live and coming to you live now from the press box up top here in beautiful Springfield, Massachusetts, here in the Pope Francis campus. AJ Gonsalves, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. Today, the boy Cardinals open their season against Westfield. Big opening matchup, and we're here to bring it to you. Hello, everybody. I'm AJ Gonsalves alongside Matt Cogswell and a whole bunch of other techno wizards. Can't wait to bring it to you today. Westfield versus Pope Francis. Opening game of the season. We're ready. We're locked. We're loaded. Pope Francis back for another year. They've started off the year hot on the road 2-0, including beating Agawam, upsetting them on their turf 2-1 by a score. This Cardinal team is locked, loaded, and ready to go. Led by a different cast of seniors this year, this team is ready to go. And led by the goalkeeper they are, number 1, Alberto Trulio. Today, Westfield comes in looking to beat the undefeated Cardinals, trying to put a dampen their hot start this season. Cardinals, meanwhile, looking to extend that record to 3-0 under the leadership of Mark Richards, the head coach this year, back for another season. They saw him last year on Pope Prep. He's back. We're back. Westfield's back. Pope Francis is back. Excited to bring you this game, ladies and gentlemen. We have waited a long time to say boys soccer is back on Pope Francis Prep. Again, folks, make sure to like this content, subscribe to us for more content like this, and just like that, Cardinal Nation, I have a question. Are you ready to fly? I am. And anyways, the Cardinals are trying to start quickly as Westfield, one of their poor members of their team, Caden Bush, in fact, tasted the turf. And ladies and gentlemen, he is our first victim of the turf monster. Again, so happy to be back. Ryan Davis will play it in, and the Cardinals already trying to start quick here today as they'll try to fire in a shot, but that one got deflected away, and Westfield trying to do something, not before Connor Ondrick says, I'm going to help out and chip it back to Russ. Here's Russ. Chip it to the money man, Michael Lansky, or no, he'll just take it himself, trying to feed it up to Gonzalez. Doesn't work. Westfield trying to get back, trying to get some numbers on the attacking side, but meanwhile, Jonathan Gonzalez is going to try to play it in. He does. Left side, but it's to no one. And it rolls onto the track. Like I said, Cardinals hot. 2-0 to start the year. And the fans are piling in for a reason, folks. I want to see Cardinal action right here on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. And so glad you can be with us. As the Cardinals will try to move it up quickly, trying to hit something down the field are the Cardinals. And Cam Vitovelli trying to get it started, but cannot. Meanwhile, the Cardinals will try to help him out. Here's Cody Martins. Martins moving to the round. Terrell Davis going to try to fire something in on goal. And then we get our first looks of Brian Seymour, the Westfield keeper for this game. First shot on goal for Pope Francis, and he'll blast it into Wolanski. Wolanski will try to keep the Cardinal attack going. Here's Davis up to Termel. Termel doing a look to dish it to somewhere, but it's to no one. And anyways, Westfield will try to move it up the left side. They'll do it with some speed. Cardinals, big focus from their players today. Had the privilege of talking with most of the Cardinal players today. They want to beat Westfield and beat them rather thoroughly. Wolanski trying to chip it up to Gonzalez on the left side. He's running, trying to find that soccer ball, but it will roll onto the track. JV game going on as well, so 2 for 1 for your money if you're here today in attendance. Anywhere you look, you're going to watch some soccer. Great game of football, as they like to say. Soccer has become a quick, nice transition here for the Pope Francis Cardinals. You go from one exciting spring season, get your summer off, and you're back to one of the most exciting seasons of the year. Boys soccer, it's excitement. The games are always great. Fans' energy is very much impactful and decides lots of games. And Pope Francis Cardinals have put the entire Western Mass soccer field on notice with their performances thus far. 2-0 to start the year, looking to make it 3-0. Here's Bryce Russ. Russ has got it, trying to charge up the left side, shaking and baking and breaking ankles. That's what B. Russ does. B. Russ is be nasty. Here's Ryan Davis. Davis will try to fire something again here, but sprawling save made there by Brian Seymour. He'll put on that x-ray vision and look for something deep down the field. He'll just get some hang time on that goal kick, trying to hit Russ. Russ will take a head ball. And now Westfield will try to move it in again. Trying down the left side. They've got speed. Here they come. Mark Kravchuk tried to get after it, but roll it out of bounds. Be Cardinal ball. Our first looks of Andrew Ferreira this year. A star defender for the Cardinals. One of the guys on this Pope Francis team that when you see him, he's always making plays. Cardinals have playmakers all over the place in this one. Andy will throw it in, trying to hit Termel. Termel's got it. Here comes Jack, moving it up to Cody Martins. Here's Martins trying to find something. Here come the Vitovellis. That's going to be an interesting pairing this year. The two Vitovellis. I can already smell the trouble for opposing defenses. As meanwhile, Westfield's going to try to move it in here. They have a nice rush. Cardinals got to get back on defense. Nice shot here, but that goes through the field goal posts and not through the soccer net. If we were playing football, Westfield would be up 3-0, but instead, 0-0. Bryce Russ will Get us back into play. Just about 35 minutes left to go here in this opening half of play. Just joining us, it's been a nice afternoon for soccer. It's not too hot. You can feel the fall aspect of life starting to come back here at Pope Francis. Getting a little bit more chilly, a little bit more like jacket weather. As Molansky will try to make a play on that ball, but can't. Russell will try to help him out. Martin's trying to make a play, could not. Here comes Westfield trying to do something here. Look out, they got a chance, but Alberto Trujillo says, to the Westfield scoring opportunity. He'll cover it up and fire a deep goal kick all the way down the field, trying to hit Cam Vitovelli. That was right near him. Took a weird bounce on Vitovelli, however. Westfield will try to take it up the other way. Been an even game here thus far. Westfield and Pope Francis have both had chances to put goals on the board, but we remain with a draw. Gonzalez will try to chip it in. Here come the Cardinals. Ondrick's got it. Ooh, nice spin move there. Connor Ondrick. Dazzling footwork. Cardinals again. Martins chipping it over to Termel. Termel looking up left side to Gonzalez. Here's Jonathan moving it up. Tried to do a behind the back pass there, but it didn't really work out. Gonzalez got it again, however. Nice chip pass. Here come the Cardinals. Vitovelli. Here's Rhino. A shot here is blocked by Westfield. Cardinals trying to find it again. Here's Ryan Vitovelli. A shot. Did it go in? Oh, no. Big save made there by Brian Seymour. Up to the task thus far is Mr. Seymour. He is keeping this game in check. Fans continue to pile in here tonight. Boys, home opener, they're ready for it. Big night of soccer. Here's Westfield coming up with a rush. Here they come. Ooh, nice spin move there. They're shaking and baking, trying to move it up the pitch here. But it's going right now. They'll try to move it up the left side, however. They may have something here. Here they come. Nice chip passing, but Russ is able to get back there with the athletic speed and get it going. Here comes Westfield, a shot. It's a save made by Alberto Trujillo, and he winds up on the turf. Cardinal fans appreciate his effort there, and he'll kick away. Again, folks, glad to have you back. Boys, home opener today. They take on Westfield. Meanwhile, Cam Vitovelli is going to try to get it going here for the Cardinals, but Seymour will cover up for Westfield. He'll kick it away. Again, I'd like to thank you for watching us. We appreciate it. Make sure to like our content and subscribe to us for more thrilling Pope Francis content, not only on the athletic fields, but in the classroom as well. Pope Prep, because this is where the champions play. Cardinal Nation is flying right now. Fans liking what they see from these boys. 2-0 start. Hey, I can't get over it. They beat Agawam. Remember last year, Agawam came in here and took care of business rather thoroughly, beating the Cardinals 8-0. This year, different story, however. Cardinals taught them their lesson. Meanwhile, Westfield looking to play spoiler against these Cardinals, but Trujillo will make the cover up again. On one knee he did, and now he'll just pause, let the game slow down, and look forward to kick it. And that's a deep kick. He'll bounce around the 40-yard line under the boot of Cam Vitovelli. Davis will try to help him out. Vitovelli. Davis will take it, trying to hit Ryan Vitovelli. Davis trying to get in there again, trying to hit Gonzalez. Here's Gonzalez shaking a bacon. A shot is covered up by Seymour. Seymour. Nice saves here early on in this one. Here's Ryan Vitovelli. Vitovelli down the left side. Here he comes. Ryan just sending bodies onto the turf and shaking and baking at the same time. Ryan Vitovelli, the code breaker himself. I believe it'll be Gonzalez who will throw this ball back into play. About 10 minutes gone thus far, 0-0. Even as even comes thus far in this one. Here's Ryan Vitovelli looking to Martins. Martins over to Trammell. Trammell will chip it back to Martins. Martins with a blister and a shot, and it goes in! Cody Martins getting the Cardinals going. Just like that, Pope Francis takes the 1-0 lead. Cody Martins getting it going for Pope Francis.
That's not what it's supposed to do. I know.
Pope Francis goal scored by number 10, Cody Martins. Cody Martins getting it going here for Pope Francis tonight. 1-0 Cardinals lead. How about that? Welcome back here. 1-0 Cardinals. Just making this 2-0 start looking even more impressive tonight. Our Pope Francis. Westfield trying to counter the Cody Martins goal. Cody Martins senior season trying to make one last impression here in the land of Pope. Vitovelli tried to make a play on that one, but it was almost on in the JV game. Imagine that. Pope Francis 1-0. They lead. So the 2-0 start for them was legit as legit comes. Martins was looking for another one there, but it did roll away. Cardinal substitutions getting about warm and ready to come in to this game. So meanwhile here it's Davis. You know Davis, I mean, he is impressed. He's an interesting story indeed, coming over from Belchertown. Good pick up for the Cardinals, since the shot here is fired in on Brian Seymour. He'll cover up and make the save. Davis coming in from Belchertown, sophomore season for him, so the Cardinals will get 2 more years probably out of him. So Cardinals will have an opportunity to win some games with him as his Pope Francis career continues. As speaking of the man himself, Davis trying to feed it up to Vitovelli, but nothing was there. As Westfield now will try to get some numbers back on the offensive side of the ball, but the Cardinal defense has been the Great Wall of Red thus far, and the Sea of Red indeed. Here's Trammell. Trammell's got it. Martins. Martins will just try to chip it back to Russ. Russ over to Wolanski. Wolanski will just karate chop it on over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Wolanski. Wolanski trying to make a play. And we'll roll all the way down to the keeper, Trulio. Trulio now will just sauce it over to Andrick. Andrick. Chip it up to Ferreira. Ferreira's got it. Ferreira. Big Andy. Oh, nice shake and bake there from Andy. Ankles taken there. Andy Ferreira, the man who will take your ankles. Bryce Russ. Russ has got it. And moving it up to Vitovelli. Vitovelli back to Ferreira. Ferreira will try to do a little chip pass up to Turmel. Turmel is rambling in, shaking and baking. Breaking the ankles is Turmel. He tries to feed it up to Gonzalez. Here's Gonzalez spinning around. Trying to feed it back. Here's Vitovelli. Vitovelli back around. Cardinals nice passing. Vitovelli back up. Here's Andy. Andy moving in the round. Shaking and baking. We'll just try to sauce it back to Davis. Davis moving it in. Trying to fire it to Vitovelli. Did not work out. Just a sea of white in there. Too many white jerseys. Not enough red. Two Cardinals wind up on the turf. Oh my gracious there. So Ferreira and Davis do the Cardinal double taste. Be a free kick here for the Cardinals. Ryan Davis will take the honors. Here's Davis, just trying to find it in somewhere, trying to hit Vitovelli. Vitovelli tried to do like a little bicycle, but a standing-up bicycle kick, but it goes over in the net. And the Cardinals will take possession once again. Hot start here for Pope Francis. 1-0 they lead, 2-0 record, was legit as can be. Do some rhyming here tonight as well. Andrick will just let it roll out of bounds. He'll take possession. Before we'll do the throw-in. Here's Andy, moving it in. Here's Turmel. Turmel trying to make a play. Gonzalez will maybe want to help him out a bit. Wolanski will move it up, trying to hit Vitovelli left side. Here he comes, thundering down that left side. Moving it back. Martin's trying to make a play. That'll roll out of bounds. Cardinals making some substitutions here. Number 11. Rich Roy, the senior, coming in. Vitovelli, Gonzalez coming out. Roy immediately trying to make a play, but unable to. Pope Francis trying to move a bit here. Here they come. It's Davis. Davis up to Ferreira. Here's Big Andy. Andy moving it into Davis. Davis over to Martins. Martins, Cardinals trying to quickly move it around here. Here they come. Westfield will throw it in here. About halfway through this one, Cardinals lead 1-0. 2-0 start was completely legit here for Pope Francis. Looking to make it 3-0 today with a win over Westfield. The shocker around Western Mass Soccer this far was their ability to beat Agawam. Crazy result, but again, it's Pope Francis. What do you expect? The best of the best. Cardinals trying to move it up quickly. Here they come with some steam, shaking and baking, but Westfield will try to make a play, and they will. They'll kick it out, but it's going to land right on the cleat of the money man, Mike Wolanski, but he says, I don't need the money right now. We'll just chip it out. Here comes Westfield again. Past the 50 and out to the 40. Here they come. Moving around the speed. Shaking and baking is Westfield right side. Oh, and a big-time collision. Bryce Russ and the Westfield player go flying, Interesting to see there. Stoffels Henry takes the dive with Bryce Russ. At the end of the day, it's turf and turf. The turf special at Pope Francis. Be a corner kick, first of the game here for Westfield. Just hanging up there forever and ever, but Westfield will eventually try to take it. Oh, and that'll be a handball. Oh, no. Handball on Andrick. Will this be a penalty? Yep, I think it's going to be. I think we're going to get a penalty kick here for Westfield. That was a handball from Andrick. Not good for Pope Francis at all. It'll be Mark Kravchuk taking the penalty. Alberto Trulio versus Kravchuk. Who will win? Trulio just trying to focus in now. Penalty, here it comes. A shot. Big save by Trulio. Alberto Trulio holding down the fort with authority there, stopping the penalty, and we still remain with the Cardinals out in front. Boy, oh boy, Alberto Trulio is something special, ladies and gentlemen. Trulio makes the save. All is well in Cardinal land. Man, oh man. I heard we love you, Alberto. I mean, of course, 1-0 keeps it a shutout going. One of the best in the biz. My boy, Alberto Trulio. So Westfield, big opportunity missed there. A Cardinal blunder from Andrick, but Cardinals with the strength in the numbers and Alberto Trulio helping to make the save. So, new Cardinals coming in. Andy Ferrer will come in, along with Nick Dias coming in. Andrick will come out. He's going to get a talking to from head coach Mark Richards. What he could have done a little bit better on that handball. Again, folks, thank you for joining us. Be sure to like and subscribe to our content. Always bringing you the hottest content around the high school sports landscape, especially the Pope Francis content. That's the one that matters. Cardinals are flying this far, as Westfield will try to get on the board, but it's going to be a hard task with the immovable object in goal. Alberto Trulio, he's been sensational thus far. That big times PK stop there on Kravchuk has kept us a 1-0 game. Cody Martin scored, in case you missed it, at the 30-14 mark. So if you want to rewind and see Martin's goal, it was nice. Anyway, Westfield will try to move it around. Nice passing here, shaking and baking a bit from Westfield, but they're going to have to go through the big wall of red, and didn't really work out for them, as Russ was able to help out with a bunch of other Cardinals, including Trammell, as Trammell moves it up to Martins, but Martins moves it up to White, but Davis will help him out. Cardinals will just chip it back. Wolanski will try to find something deep down the field to Vitovelli, as Westfield player tastes the turf. Yup, yo. James Salzer got his big behind onto the 40-yard line. We'll have the 40-yard line imprint tonight. Cardinals trying to add another. It's going to start with Andy Ferrer if they want to. He's going to have to keep it in. Nice play by Dias there to keep it in. And hustle there by the sophomore. Dias will chip it in over to Davis. Davis, oh, nice footwork there. And he'll move it back to the money man, Mike Wolanski. He's the treasurer in the student government. So, what do you know? His new nickname is Mike the Money Man Wolanski. There you go. As the Cardinals will try to play some defense, Westfield, it's been a rough go of things right now for Mark Kravchuk. Got stopped on that penalty, got stopped there. So, Cardinal defense this far, it's been a bit of a tough task, but at the end of the day, it's been Kravchuk who's had most of the opportunities for Westfield. About 16 minutes left to go here in this first half. Coming up, we got the Cardinal halftime report. We'll bring it to you up here in the booth. It's all coming up. Stay tuned, the Cardinal halftime. As Trulio will go jumping into the air to make that save. Took a ricochet off a Westfield player. It bounced into the air. Pop-up save for Trulio. So fire a deep goal kick. Hang time on that one was a long time as Martins tries to move it up here to Dias, but instead it's Westfield who will get in the way of that. Here's Ferreira. Ferreira will try to chip it back to Trulio, but it's a bad pass, and Russ will try to make a play, but before he can, Andy wound up on the turf, and the referee's whistle did blow. Russ appears to be in a little bit of pain here. And he's going to play. Bryce Russ is a hockey player, so the toughness in him. Andy now will just fire it deep, trying to hit something, but instead just hits white jerseys, but the Cardinals will take the bounce. Here's Dias. Nick Dias, the sophomore, just keeping it on the right side, shaking and baking, trying to go around two Westfield players, but instead 2 versus 1. 2 will most likely always win. Westfield will throw it in. Here's Trammell. Trammell trying to hit it over to Martins. Again, folks, the camera you are seeing tonight is the new camera that we will have for you for the new Cardinal games. The Sky Cam, as we like to say, on the top of our beautiful press box here. The Ida. I like that. The Ida. The Ida. Well, the Ida's seeing a 1-0 Pope Francis lead thus far. Cody Martins, senior. It'll be a goal kick here for Westfield. Cardinals looking to add another. Rich Roy tried to get in there, but instead it's Ferreira. We'll try to move it up. Here's Rich Roy. Ooh, nice footwork there from Roy. Goes right through Dias. Here's Ryan Vitovelli, the Ginger Ninja, moving it up. Here's Dias. Dias has got it. Dias trying to move it in. Ooh, tried to hit something down there. Wait, at least one Cardinal, but it didn't work out. Roy will try to take it again. Here's Roy moving over to Dias. Be a corner or a throw-in. I believe it's going to be a throw-in, and Rich Roy will take the honors for us, senior. And Davis will try to fire a shot, but that one is onto the track. So just missed the soccer net by a little bit there. As Jason Reiser will come in. Davis, after that shot that hit the back of the track, will take a seat for a minute, and we get our first looks of the senior Jason Reiser. Jason Reiser, certainly one of the main fans of Pope Francis. You may have seen him at a game or two. Leads the Pope section, as they like to say. As play still rolls on, here's Wolanski. Wolanski hitting Russ. Russ. All right, moving up. Here come the Cardinals. Trammell kicking it back to Wolanski. Wolanski trying to find something over to Martins. Martins makes a man tumble onto the turf. He's going to have turf all over him. Jeepers creepers. Mark Chiruk. He got all that turf on that one. With a little roll over and shuffle onto the turf. Here's Martins over to Trammell. Jack Trammell back to Martins. Martins. He's got one more thing that Westfield can't say. He scored in this game. Trammell. Moving it back to Russ. Here's Big Andy trying to hit Trammell. Trammell will just do a little chip pass. Martins tried to get in there as well. Martins looking for seconds. It's going to be hard to find it there. That ball will roll out of bounds again. About 11 minutes left to go here. 11 minutes and change left to go here in this first half. Great atmosphere here tonight. Fans have filed in to see the Cardinals home opener for the boys. Again, folks, I'd like to remind you about Family Night next Friday. I believe that is September 23rd. Family Night, the biggest game of the year. Longmeadow will be in town. Always serious business when Longmeadow comes to town. Make sure to be here or watch us here on Pope Prep. You know the drill, folks. The champions play here. Longmeadow, Pope Francis. Next Friday. Be there or be square. Yeah, that is kind of true, Andrew. Be there or don't be there.
We're going to be here anyway.
Just make sure to watch something Pope Francis related. There you go, on Friday night. Friday night, family night. Boom. Rich Roy tried to make a play there, but it didn't really work out. Trammell, nice move there by Trammell. Trammell will try to move it down. Here come the Cardinals, nice passing. But Westfield will just try to clear out for dear life. 9 and change left to go now. As Martins will try to make a play. Oh, Cody with the spin-a-rama and the turf tumble. And he got pushed down in the turf. Referee saw it. Westfield, you're going to have to stop, drop, and let the Cardinals have the ball. Anyways, Cardinals looking to add seconds here, but save is eventually made by Brian Seymour. Seymour really keeping Westfield into it. Comes Westfield. Westfield trying to make a play here and a shot. Ooh, goes off. Rich Roy, that'll roll out of bounds. It'll be Westfield possession. Be a corner kick. Be Westfield's second corner kick of the game. Cardinals trying to make a save here, and they do, and Alberto Trulio stops the Westfield attack. There's Bryce Russ with a charging speed up the field, trying to find Jason Reiser. He does. Reiser trying to just do something there, but he takes a seat on the turf. Reiser still trying to fight, but Westfield will try to move it up instead. Here's Andy. Andy will just try to keep it in, but it will eventually roll out. Throw in here from Westfield. And here comes, nice play there from Westfield, keeping it into the Cardinals zone. A shot here, we'll move it around. Westfield, nice passing, a shot. Oh, and a nice block there by Andy Ferreira. Like I say, Andy Ferreira on defense, he is a unit for Pope Francis. Without him, be very tough business for Pope Francis. Got that boot in there, and he created the Westfield scoring chance. Be another corner, I believe, coming up. It'll be the third now of the game from Westfield. Clock continuing to run. face down. Let's see the corner from Westfield. Mark Chiruk with the honors once again. Flimsy one in the shot. Alberto Trulio just says, I want that ball. Not going to Westfield. Alberto Trulio in the senior campaign. He'll just lob it up, trying to find Jason Reiser. Two Westfield players go crashing into each other. Crashing and burning, that's the Westfield plan this far. Cardinals have protected the fort thus far, leading by a score of 1-0. Thanks to Cody Martins, who scored at the 30-14 mark. That ball will trickle out of bounds. It'll be Westfield possession nonetheless. There's Pope Francis. Pope trying to move it up quickly. Andy will kick it off again. Back in play we go. First half just continues to wind down. Cardinals looking to make a play. There's Rich Roy. Roy trying to do something. That ball will just stay up there. And we have a man down for Westfield, but he'll get up. Westfield will kick it in again. Cardinals trying to make a play. They do. Here's Pope Francis Termel trying to get in there, trying to make that play, but cannot. Westfield will just scramble around, but run into the cleats of Mike Wolanski. Westfield trying to move it in. Here's a scoring chance for Westfield. Look out. Chaos in the crease. Cardinals got a cover. A shot, and it goes away. Trulio's giving an earful to Bryce Russ. He doesn't want to hear it. He's walking away. That was scary, scary, scary hour there for Pope Francis. But they'll get away with it. There was nothing on the board for Westfield. Cardinals again, scary chance here in a shot, and Trulio's got to lay down to make the save there. Once again, he's giving an earful of Bryce Russ. Man, oh man. Must not be on the same page right now. Here's Andy. Andy just moving up the right side. Nice pass up to Rich Roy. Roy will just try to keep it in. Andy using the head. But instead, it'll be a whistle from the ref. And Westfield will take possession once again. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, if you want to say that, in this first half. It's been a good game thus far. Good game here on the pitch. Here's Rich Roy. Roy's got it. Rich Roy. Moving it up to Martins. Martins takes a tumble. It's pushed down, and it'll be Pope Francis ball. There's Wolanski. There's Mike. Trying to move it around again. Comes Pope Francis as Vitovelli tries to make a play on it. Westfield will clear away, and it'll be a corner kick. So time's ticking. Tick, tick, tick says the time. Cardinals will try to get a corner in. Joseph Orzalak, the freshman, has been all over this first half. Has his fingerprints all over this first half. He will take the corner. Time just continues to run down. Wolanski tries to make a play. Orzelak will take it again, lob it up, trying to find somewhere to go with it, but it will roll out of bounds. About 40 seconds left to go here in this first half. Some key takeaways. Cody Martins has been all over the place, scoring the first goal of this game. Maybe the only goal. We don't know. We'll have to see in the second half. Cody has been star of the first half thus far. Trulio keeping the Cardinals in it as well. He's another candidate for star of the first half. Trulio and Martins, the winning combination thus far in the formula for Pope Francis in this game. 10 seconds here. Ferreira may want to move it in quickly, or he may not want to move it in at all. It's his choice. He'll just throw it in deep. Termel. Westfield will try to make one last play on it. Here they come. 2 seconds and 1. And that will be the end of the first half with a Brightsville headball. So, at the end of one half of play, the Cardinals lead by a score of 1-0. Coming up at the first half, halftime report. That's all coming up. Stay tuned. Pope Prep. Keep it locked, because this is where the champions play. Back, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin the second half. 1-0 Cardinal lead as they do their second half, pre-second half prayer. So we welcome you back here onto the turf. Sky view is in effect. Let's see here, Pope Francis and Westfield. As we continue, Pope Francis, Westfield, they did a little swap of sides. So Pope Francis will move from right to left, and Westfield will move from left to right. If we begin this second half, we have some changes to the Cardinal roster. Jonathan Williams, the senior, has been primarily on JV for his career, getting his first licks of senior action here. So, Jonathan, good for him. Glad he's made it to the show. Welcome to the show. Meanwhile here, Cardinals will try to display some defense. Trying to move it around. Davis looking for Vitovelli. Here they come. Westfield trying to move around. Trying to hit Ondrick. Here's Pope Francis, Termel. Here's Davis. Meanwhile, Westfield trying to take it here. They have numbers. Westfield doing the shake and the bake. Trying to make a play on it. Cardinals trying to play some defense, however. Cardinals got it still. Trying to move it up to Cam Vitovelli. Very confusing with the Vitovellis. They play right next to each other sometimes. And get very confusing. So Cam Vitovelli is the senior. Ryan Vitovelli is the sophomore. So if you were wondering about that, that's how that will roll here for the rest of this Cardinal 2022 campaign. Coach Mark Richards has to be a little bit impressed with what he's seen here thus far. There's Termel. Termel with the quick, fancy footwork, shaking and baking is he. Here's Ondrick. Ondrick trying to move it up to Ferrer, but he cannot. Westfield trying to take it the other way. Here they come, shaking and baking now, Westfield. Russell trying to just move it out. Here comes Termel. Martins trying to move it up to Davis. Here comes Ryan Davis. Davis moving it up. Here come the Cardinals again. Gonzalez moving it up to Williams. But instead, Westfield eventually is able to come in there and try to make a play. Westfield here with a nice scoring chance. A shot here, but what do you know? It's going to be hard for them to score at all tonight. Alberto Trulio with the big save there. Trulio has been there all night. Here come the Cardinals. Trying to get back on the defensive side now. Vitovelli's going to try to make a play there. Westfield needs to try to get on the board here thus far. That's been their effort. 1-0 Cardinal lead. In case you're just joining us, Martins scored at the 30-minute mark of the first half. 30-14 to be exact. And thus far, it's been Pope Francis's game. They're on their home turf, protecting the home turf in this home opener. Be a goal kick for Westfield coming up. Again, folks, this game is sponsored by Family Night. Family Night will be here Friday, the 23rd. It'll be Long Meadow coming in versus Pope Francis. Always big nights, those family nights. Food truck will be here serving food, ice cream, everything you need. Yep, that's here Friday. September 23rd. We'll be here. And so will the food truck. Second half here just beginning.
You had 44.
Yeah. Ryan Vitovelli getting ready to come in back into this game as the Cardinals, meanwhile, trying to continue to move up the pace as Westfield will try to make a play but cannot. Cardinals moving it around. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Martins. Cody Martins trying to give it back to Russ here. It's a good scoring chance here for Westfield. Look out. Here they come. Right side. Trying to cross it in will be Westfield. Trying to hit it to the middle. A shot here. Deflected away by Ondrick. It'll kick out to Westfield with a shot. Oh, big time save made by Alberto Trujillo. From the blink of nothing, it turned into big time something for Westfield. Thought that was going in, but Cardinals catch a little bit of the lady luck. Corner kick coming here for Westfield. Fourth of the game for them. That's a deep, deep corner kick for Westfield. Cardinals will just let it roll on and roll out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Comes Pope Francis. Ondrick. Ferrero tried to find it, but could not. Here's Rich Roy. Rich going fast here, turning on the turbo jets, trying to find that soccer ball, but not going to happen. Westfield to find that ball. Here comes Martins. Martins up to Vitovelli. Ooh, Vitovelli got hit there, but Ferrer will try to help him out, and so will Davis. There's Vitovelli. Roy will throw it in. Ryan Vitovelli trying to find that ball. Cannot. Cam Vitovelli trying to help him out. Here's Ondrick. Connor Ondrick trying to do something. He'll chip it back to Ferreira. Back over to Rich Roy. Here's Rich. Trying to move it into Vito. Ryan Vitovelli's got it. Not for long as Westfield will sail it deep down the field. Nice passing here from Westfield. Ooh, they almost had something brewing up the middle. But luckily for Bryce Russ, he read the play, knew it was coming, and he said, not today. And anyway, we keep going on here at Pope Francis. Here's Westfield. Westfield moving it up, and here they come. Ooh, nice long ball. Got a chance here for Westfield at the left side. Here comes Westfield. Looking to out run the Cardinal defense. Spinorama. Nice move there from Westfield again. Westfield, nice passing. Here's a shot. I don't know if they're aiming for the JV field on that one, but it rolled onto the track. Cardinals. I'm trying to make a play on that one. It will roll all the way into Alberto Trujillo, who will make the save. Also roll all the way down the right sidelines. Here it comes. Westfield trying to fire it in. Get around. Here comes Pope Francis. Davis and Vitovelli trying to go crash course into each other, but here comes Vitovelli. Vito trying to hit Vito. Westfield will take it again. 28 and change left to go now in this game. Davis. Vitovelli. Davis again. Davis gets thrown off of the soccer ball and it will roll all the way into Westfield. Here's Termel. Termel. Moving it around. Here's Ondrick. Over to Martins. Davis. Here's Rich Roy. Roy moving it up to Martins, to Vitovelli. Here's Ryan Vitovelli, a nice shot. Oh, and he just missed the net. Good opportunity there for Ryan Vitovelli, but nothing wrong with the results of it. Substitution coming in for Pope Francis. Jason Reiser coming in. Richard Roy will come out. Westfield trying to move it in, but Reiser is talking to most of the Pope Francis players, including Jason Reiser today. Said they wanted to beat Westfield at all costs. Here's Vitovelli. Vitovelli, a shot. Oh, it just snickers over the net. Vitovelli has had two back-to-back nice scoring opportunities, but nothing to show for it for Mr. Vitovelli. Here's Westfield trying to move it in. Reiser up to Vitovelli. Here's Ryan Vitovelli, a shot again, but that one goes through the field goal post. Jeepers creeps. We roll on here at Pope Francis. Cardinals looking for another. Here's Davis. Davis trying to move it up again to Vitovelli. Vitovelli trying to do something there. It'll be a corner. So corner coming in for Pope Francis. Here's Davis. Russ trying to do something. Russ moving it up to Andrick. Russ back to Trulio. Here's Birdo. Up to Jason Reiser. Reiser moving it up. Martins up to Cam Vitovelli. Here's Cam. Cam, a shot. Goes to the field goal post. Cardinals with some missed opportunities here this far. They could really be putting the pedal to the metal on Westfield, but here's Westfield. Trying to move it into Pope Francis. Jonathan Gonzalez back into the game, trying to make a play. Gonzalez still trying to go. Shaking and baking is Gonzalez. Moving over to Martins. Martins up to Trammell. Here's Trammell. Over to Davis. Over to Martins. Martins trying to make a play, and so is Gonzalez. But meanwhile, Westfield moving it up. Here they come, but Russ will try to make the play. Westfield's still working. Trying to stuff it in somewhere, somehow. Here's Andy. Roberto Trulio will kick it off again. Trying to hit Ryan Davis. Davis up to Vitovelli. Now trying to make a play on that one. Here's Jonathan Gonzalez. Moving up to Cody Martins, trying to at least. And Gonzalez gets blown by. Here comes Westfield. Westfield moving up quickly, trying to find something. Good scoring chance here for Westfield. Their bench is standing. Look out. They tried to do something, but before they could. That ball will roll out of bounds, and it'll be going the way of Pope Francis. With about 21 and change left to go in this one. Been a slobber knocker thus far. Pope Francis up by the score of 1-0. Westfield trying to move it in. Cardinals trying to make a play. Look out. Dangerous territory for Pope. Gonzalez trying to make a play. Trulio's out of his net. And before he can, it'll be going the way of Pope Francis. Here's Wolanski. Uh-oh, bad play there. Here comes Westfield. Westfield trying to make a play. Cardinals trying to help out as well. Westfield. Cardinals again got it. And that will put Jack Trammell onto the turf. Russ trying to move it up. Here's Trammell again. Gonzalez gets blown by. Here comes Westfield. Good scoring chance here. Russ again able to make a nice play on that one. Russ will keep it in two, or did he? Nope. It'll be going the way of Westfield. Russ with absolutely nice defense here in this game thus far. Doing a nice job. Westfield will throw it in. Trulio will try to make that save. Ooh, that was scary territory for Berto. But Berto will stop the Westfield attack here for a minute. Another corner coming in. Time running down for Westfield. Trying to put it in. Westfield trying to fire it in there. Wolanski trying to make a play. Davis trying to help out as well. Here's Reiser. Here come the Cardinals. Trying to move it up quickly is Vitovelli. Trying to still go. Cardinals have got it. Here's Ryan Vitovelli. Ryan Vitovelli, number 13. Lucky number 13. Can he be? Here's Davis. Here's Davis. Davis and Reiser trying to make a play. Davis again. Not really working out that well. Here's Westfield. Westfield trying to move it up. Russ is going to have to make an airborne play on that one. Look out, good scoring chance here for Westfield. A shot goes right into the chest of Alberto Trulio. He makes the save with ease. Trulio able to calm down the Westfield attack. Joseph Orchlik getting ready to come into the game. Here's Gonzalez. Up to Vito. Here's Reiser. Jason Reiser. The leader of the Pope section off the turf. And on the turf, a dazzling player. A little out of bounds. Pope trying to move it in. Here's Furrow. Andy's got it. And a shot here is covered up. Save made by Brian Seymour. We haven't seen a lot of Brian Seymour in this second half. It's been Westfield putting the pedal to the metal. Here in this second half. The Cardinals looking to add one here. Here's Vitovelli trying to hit Ryan Vitovelli. Was Cam Vitovelli there, but instead it trickles onto the cleat of Westfield. Here's Andy. Trying to move it up to Davis. But that will roll out of bounds. The shot here is puckered off the side of the net. Westfield player down, but Westfield trying to move it in. Cardinals trying to make a play. Wolanski will try to move it up to Reiser. Here's Jason. Jay Swag moving it up to Davis. Davis trying to find Vitovelli. Cam Vitovelli just goes right by him. Big play in there by Westfield. Cardinals nice passing. Here's Cam Vitovelli, but before he can do anything, flag is up offsides. It's called. trying to add another here in this 1-0 lead. Here's Vitovelli moving it up to Reiser. Reiser trying to hit Termel. Here's Jack Termel trying to make a play. Cannot. Vitovelli's got it instead. Here's Ryan Vito trying to make a play again. Cannot. Cody Martins up to Andy. Here's the big A. Moving it back to Wolanski. Wolanski trying to find something with the right side. Reiser again tried to hit him back. Westfield having a hard time handling possession of that ball. Instead, Termel tried to find something. That ball will roll all the way down the turf to Trulio. Save made. He'll cover up. Trulio. Let that ball bounce down. There's Reiser. Jason. Trying to move it in somehow, some way. Andy trying to make a play. Cam Vitovelli will take a seat. As we get to see Sam Graham come into this game. So Graham will get some opportunities to put a goal on the board here for Pope Francis. As the Cardinals have it, here they come. It's Martins. Cody Martins. Got it. Martins trying to hit Sam Graham, trying to get those legs going. Here's Sam. Sam over to Termel. Termel trying to make a play, but could not. Westfield trying to get something on the board here. It's been tough to come by goals today. Alberto Trulio has done his job. And here's Ryan Vitovelli. Vitovelli trying to make it 2-0. That was tough for him. Here's Russ. Russ. Here come the Cardinals. Davis. Cardinals running around again. Oh, that was an ankle break and a half there. Orzelak, the freshman. Been all over the place here today. Those ankles broken, turf tasted. Like, that is a big, oh, man, the Cardinals. And the turf monster has come out here for, oh, man, and now Wolanski hits the turf. And the turf monster is hitting both teams right now. So, the turf monster might get a goal before Westfield does at this rate. Westfield trying to move it in. Cardinals looking to make a play. Here's Termel. Termel quickly running up the field, trying to find Ryan Vitovelli. He's got a break. Ryan Vitovelli. Ryan Vitovelli. Can he go all the way? He does! Ryan Vitovelli puts it in for the Cardinals, and which might be the dagger for Pope Francis. Ryan Vitovelli puts it in for Pope Francis, and just like that, Cardinals lead by a score of 2-0. Ryan Vitovelli, the Ginger Ninja, puts it in. Number 13, Ryan Vitovelli, superstar indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at him. He's the next big thing. Ryan Vitovelli, superstar in the making. He is a 3-star athlete. Excellent baseball player, point guard for Pope Francis as well, in his spare time in basketball. The floor general himself, Ryan Vitovelli. And he plays soccer too. So Pope Francis has got themselves quite the talent with Mr. Vitovelli. They actually have 2 Vitovellis, so Vitovelli family paying off big time for Pope Francis as Westfield will get a corner here. Here they come, but nothing avails of that. Here's Ryan Vitovelli looking for another one. Here he comes with speed, moving it up to Jason Reiser. Reiser's got a chance here, but unfortunately, he is offsides. 9 and change left to go now. In this game, Cardinals lead 2-0. What was a not-so-comfortable lead at 1-0 has become suddenly comfortable at 2-0. Here's Westfield. Trying to move it in. Termel. Big chance there for Westfield, but Trulio, again, will make the save. Berto Trulio. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Big fan of the Cardinal Network himself, Mr. Trulio is. Always raving about the commentary and other things like that around the network. Here's Pope Francis again, trying to play some defense now. 9 to go. Substitution coming in. Cam Vitovelli will enter into this game. Sam Graham will take the seat. Graham out and Vitovelli in. I believe Reiser was trying to sub out for a Boso, but not really sure what's going on there. We'll figure that one out in a minute. As Andre takes possession, Martins. Vitovelli. Somehow moving in the riser. But Davis will take it instead. Here's Ryan Davis. Out to Martins. Martins a blister, but that one just misses the net. So good scoring chance there for Cody. But trickles past the net. 7:40 left to go now. In this game, game flying by. Season is starting to change. Fall on the way. Leaves will soon be a different color than they are now. It's Pope Francis. It's Vitovelli. Ryan Vitovelli's got it. Not for long, however, as Westfield will try to get something, but not before the Cardinals will just take their time before taking this corner kick. Davis will take the corner kick. Kick here from Davis. Vitovelli will try to chip it up, but nothing going there. Cardinals will try to get something else. That one will roll out of bounds. Went off the cleat of Westfield. Cardinals will take it again. Here's Martins. Cody Martins. Moving up to Termel. Termel tried to do a little zigzag, but Davis will have to help him out. Davis having a nice game thus far. Lansky trying to find Davis. Davis has got it. Davis stopping on a dime, finding Martins. Martins over to Termel. Termel trying to just shovel it into Vitovelli, but he rolls back. Here come the Cardinals again. Quick pressure from Westfield, but here they come. Here's Cam Vitovelli. Cam Vitovelli, a shot. That one will sail over everything, including the field goal post. Actually, to the right of the field goal post. It went 5 and change left to go in this game. Been a dandy thus far. Pope Francis leads. That's good for us. The more Pope Francis leads, the happier I'll be. Well, I like that ratio. Westfield goal kick. Cardinals trying to make a play. They will. It's Ondrick. Ondrick will just chip it back to Wolanski. Wolanski will move it over to Martins. Cody Martins. Dazzling footwork. Just shaking and baking. Moving up the Cardinal logo. Here's Ryan Vitovelli. Rhino. Cody Martins. Over to Davis. Back to Ondrick it goes. Martins again. Martins gets taken down. No call. Davis. Vitovelli again. Here come the Cardinals. Davis. Nice passing here from the Cardinals. Trying to close out this game on home turf. And send the home fans happy tonight. Send the fans home. These home fans here. That's a tongue twister in itself. I didn't even think about that. But anyways, Westfield will try to make it closer. But Russ will send the man flying. Oh, my goodness gracious. That man, he's down on the track. Oh, no. And he looks like he's getting up, and he looks like he's okay. Man, Bryce Russ sent him flying, I tell you. My gracious. He didn't taste turf. He tasted turf and track. Bryce Russ sent him airborne.
Perks of being a hockey player.
Look at the rebound. Oh, man. I think Bryce Russ is going to sit down for a minute. Did the ref throw him out? I'm not sure. You got a yellow for that. Corner coming in. Cardinals will try to evade it. That'll probably end Bryce Russ's night. My gracious, Bryce Russ sends a man flying. That will be the story of this game for me.
You know, honestly, AJ, I think that comes a lot from his hockey career.
Yeah, that could be right. The physical play.
Yeah, he switched sports for a second there.
Yep. That was one of the best moments of my commentating career right there. And that was unbelievable. Bryce Russ. Boso will come out.
He himself seems pretty satisfied with that.
Yep. I was watching the Cardinal bench the entire time when Bryce Russ went to go sit down. Mark Richards, the head coach for Pope Francis, had a little word with him, but let him sit down and really give him too much of a hassle for it. Tenacity. That's Bryce Russ's word right now. Bryce Russ, that was I'm still not over that. That was crazy. I will get over that. Cardinals 2-0. They lead.
Beautiful day outside today as well.
That's true. Falls in the air. You can feel it. JV game concluding as we speak.
Closing in on the 2-minute mark here as well.
Yep. Now to end this one. Interesting game thus far. Cardinals, they were coming in at 2-0. It's rarely been seen, the Cardinal offense thus far. Now the Cardinals have looked as a team in general. As Vitovelli, meanwhile, will try to get a break. Can he make it 2 tonight? He can!
For his second one of the game.
That's right, Matt. 2 goals for Mr. Vitovelli. 3 goals for Pope Francis.
Outstanding performance from him tonight.
Mr. Vitovelli puts the exclamation point on what will be another Pope victory in the books. Put it in the bank and gaining interest. The Cardinals.
Let's see this replay here, AJ.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Just taps it in.
Vitovelli with the quick speed.
quick 1-2.
Yep. 1-2-3. The Cardinals lead 3-0.
And that will conclude his game for tonight.
Yep.
Absolutely outstanding performance from Ryan today.
Ryan Vitovelli, superstar in the making. 3-sport athlete for Pope Francis. Fans are chanting on him. He's smiling and enjoying what will be a victory for Mr. Vitovelli. Martins over to Vitovelli. Or excuse me, that's Davis. Still got Vitovelli in my head.
Riser now.
Yep. Big J trying to fire a shot here, and a save will be made by Brian Seymour. He has had a plethora of shots thrown at him tonight in all different angles, all different shapes and sizes. But at the end of the day, it's Pope Francis who will come out of this with the positive energy, coming out of this with a win.
After all these shots, AJ, it almost seems like he's got a little bit of the case of the butterfingers. Ball's slipping out of his hands.
Yeah. Ooh, Termel takes a man down. No call. Clean as clean can be. As that one will be a little bit too far for the senior Jonathan Williams to catch up to. A little out of bounds. Less than a minute left to go now.
That third one really put Westfield in the bunker there, AJ.
Yep. I thought the second one did, but the third one officially took the dagger and placed it directly into the hearts of the Westfield fans as they head for the parking lots as we speak.
Westfield fans will be disappointed.
Yep, and Shirley and Pope Francis moving to 3-0 on the season now. The perfect season continues for Pope Francis and head coach Mark Richards. The more Pope Francis wins, the happier I'll be the entire season.
Riser now.
Yep.
Making sure Westfield can't get the ball any farther into their zone. 10 seconds left.
Yep, 10 seconds, and this clock will bleed down. Again, folks, put it in the bank. Gaining interest. The Cardinals have won their first 3 games of the season and take care of business at home. Final score, 3 for your Pope Francis Cardinals and 0 for the Westfield Bombers. Again, folks, we thank you for tuning in. For all of us here up in the booth, we thank you for watching our podcast. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield. Final score, Pope Francis 3, Bombers 0. We'll see you next time right here on Pope Prep.